What's good, everybody? It's your boy JetskiChucK back with another creepy and scary TikTok reaction video. And today we're on hyper mode. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button because we are in for another spine-twisting, mind-numbing, scary TikTok video. So follow me. Let's go. I use him. I don't know, man. I just get real sad when I see stuff like that. It's like, man, that's the direction we're going. You know, everything virtual. The Matrix jacked in for real.
Hello, my name is Urban. I am one of the Ursenrot people. We live deep in the mountains of Yupik territory, in deep underground caves and lairs. We spend our days fishing and hunting, unless we are interrupted. Although we are little, we can still do terrible things to you. When any hunters come through and disturb these lands, we get very territorial. We will lure you off the pathway with strange sounds, until they are completely lost. Then we will appear and offer you help, and if you accept, it will be the biggest mistake you ever make. We will take you deeper into the bush, and tie you up in a tree. Then we will throw rocks at you, poke you, laugh at you, and leave you to the wild wolves and bears to return you to Mother Nature. So if you're ever in Yupik territory, be respectful, and do not disturb our lands. And always remember, we're the reason you should not come to Alaska.
I had no plans on coming into Alaska. But don't they got the Northern Lights up there? So I might be out there. So y'all might have to move around because I'm coming to see those Northern Lights if they are in Alaska. So them little things, whatever they are, y'all just gonna have to move around.
Guarantee you they gonna have some fucking Apple glasses dropping soon. They gonna start having the glasses. I'm telling y'all. Bro, I'm telling y'all it's coming. Now that they got 5G, they can start toying around with this high advanced technology shit. Remember?
When you put on Apple Vision Pro, you see your world and everything in it. Your favorite apps live right in front of you, but now they're in your space. This is Vision OS, Apple's first ever spatial operating system.
I guarantee you they gonna have some fucking Apple glasses.
Reed Thomason found out through an infrared camera accidentally that our iPhones are taking invisible pictures of us every 5 seconds. Check this out.
Wild and crazy Friday night findings. We just discovered, which we already knew, that your phone, an iPhone specifically, takes an infrared picture of you with your Face ID every 5-ish seconds. And we looked at it through an infrared camera and it's pretty wild. Let's show you. Okay, have your home screen.
It's on the home screen.
Not touching anything.
No buttons.
Okay, infrared lens on the camera. Boom, there was 1. 2. That's so wild. Okay, cover the camera.
Okay.
Oh, there was another one. Okay, nothing. Oh, it's trying. It's taking pictures of your finger. Okay, move your finger. Ready? Boom.
This is something that we can't see with the naked eye. However, with an infrared camera, we can. So a lot of people started testing it out.
It's picking me up right now.
It became a viral sensation, and there are thousands and countless videos of people trying this thing out with their infrared cameras. And well, news stations started trying to explain this. Apple released an official note, and apparently what they're saying is that this is an aspect of the iPhone. It has to do with Face ID and an emoji. However, internet users were baffled and confused, and so am I. Because if this does have to do with Face ID, why does it take these invisible pictures every 5 seconds and not all the time? How does this thing work? It doesn't make sense, does it? Read Thomas.
Yeah, they gang stalking, man. I don't know if you guys have iPhones out there, but try it, man. See if that really happens, you know. I want to go back to the pager days. Give me an old pager and flip phone, man. All this stuff, you know, taking pictures, recording, talking to. This is getting too much. What happened to the old flip phone days, you know?
Need to hear this crazy conspiracy about iPhones. Have you ever thought about why an iPhone has its name? Some people think when Apple says I, it literally means I. iPhones are watching us, listening to us, and seeing everything we're doing. And some people have this link to the Illuminati. Don't believe me? What's Siri spelled backwards? You need to hear this crazy conspiracy about iPhones. Have you ever thought about why an iPhone...
What is Siri spelled backward? Iris? I don't get it.
We're getting that Apple headset.
Yeah.
I have a theory that is going to be able to read us on our interests just like how TikTok does. So you know how on TikTok, when you swipe and then like things, it picks up on an algorithm on things that you like, right? Remember those videos that people used to do on YouTube and it tracks your eye where you're watching things?
They still do that.
Yeah, they still do it. Imagine millions of people wearing the Apple headset. They're going to be able to track exactly where our eyes land on the video. What if AI can predict content and pretty much make you the perfect movie or perfect piece of content live, real time?
By just figuring out like patterns?
Yeah, figuring out patterns on where your attention is. All you really need is attention to keep your attention. What if that is dead ass the doom of all of our attention spans? Like it will actually kill our attention spans and we'll be so brainwashed we can't even take it off.
Have you ever had those ones when you're like, you know you have to go to sleep, but it's like one more video.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. That's gonna
I have
be
those all the time.
It's gonna be even worse if it's able. You know how we're getting.
Be careful of your iPhone, because there's a theory that the iPhone's a subtle symbol of the Antichrist. Well, you see, people are saying that the I in iPhone is actually referring to the eye. And if you think about it, the iPhone's hearing and watching everything you say and do all the time. Furthermore, the name Siri spelled backwards is Iris. But that's not the crazy part. If you look at the back of the phone, you'll recognize the bitten Apple logo. But what else was an apple with one bite? The instrument Satan used to tempt humans into the first sin of the world. Maybe it's not such a stretch when people ask you to. Be careful of your iPhone, because there's a theory that the...
I remember back in the day, it was Macintosh, wasn't it? And they had the colorful logo. What happened to that? Now we get the apple that got bit into it. Come on. It couldn't have been a pear. It could have been anything, man. Give us a triangle, a flute, anything but that logo. The first computer was sold for that much? I don't even want to say it. Why would they do that? We need more information on that. Why was the first computer sold for that much? Huh?
Here are some interesting facts about Apple that may surprise you. Apple's first computer sold for $666.66. The Apple I was released in 1976 for a diabolical price. While this price put conspiracy theorists in a spin, the truth behind it is far more simple. Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak has repeatedly explained that the price is anything but evil, and that he simply liked repeating digits. Here are some interesting facts about Apple that may surprise you.
You can't defend that, man. Come on, man. Really? You expect us to believe that? Come on, man. There it is. There's that rainbow logo. Hold on, let me go back. That's old school, but see that it's still got that bite in it though. I didn't think the bite was there, but I guess I'm wrong.
We control Lisa by pointing to these images on the screen with this unique item called a mouse. Here's a place to store information, a folder, and a place to get rid of information, a waste paper basket. To open my folder, I point to it and click the mouse button, selecting it. When I release the mouse button, I can see the contents of the folder. To add a task to my flowchart, I draw this box with the mouse and enter the name of the new task from the keyboard. Amazing how much can be done so quickly. We control Lisa by pointing.
I don't know how quick he's gonna get things done typing like that. You better put your hands on the row. Haven't you played that Math Blaster typing game? Come on, bro.
The first Apple computer sold for $666.66. The first Apple computer.
It cost us $250 to build, maybe. We'd sell it for $500. And then the retail price was $666.66 because I, as a mathematician, like repeating digits. And that was what it should be. And then the retail price was $666.66 because I, as a mathematician, like repeating digits. And that was what it should be.
All right, $666.66. And I'm sure the symbol of the apple, which is supposed to represent the forbidden fruit, and the bite, that's why there's a bite out of the apple, that's supposed to represent the forbidden fruit in the garden. Okay? Then Adam and Eve, the story of Adam and Eve. So Apple openly talking about it, right? And then Microsoft, of course, having this patent, this 060606 patent that we're also supposed to believe is just a huge coincidence. The body interface digital currency.
It cost us $250 to build, maybe. We'd sell it for $500. And then
A working Apple I computer sold at auction for $500,000. And this thing is vintage. Back in 1976, Apple I computers sold for a little less than $700, meaning that this one sold for 750 times its original price. It's one of only 200 models sold as a kit and is made with Hawaiian koa wood. Looks just a tad different than today's MacBook Pros. A working Apple I computer.
The fact he said it with a straight face is, it's mind-boggling. The level of audacity. Wow. Did you see this guy at the end? Look at this dude. He's driving. He has the Apple goggles on and he's driving. How many lives is he putting at risk? But he needs to be whooped. That's not fair to everyone else driving on the road. You rocking these futuristic bifocals that got 10 apps in front of you. Your car is driving itself. Oh my goodness. This is the future, y'all. This is where we're going into. Pretty soon they're just gonna have regular glasses that do all this.
Oh, hey, what's good?
No way, what's up?
How you been?
Good.
All right, that's what's up. I see you've been up to a lot. Oh, you saw that VR Drake concert?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Oh, wait, is that a strike on your account?
Oh, it's just one.
No, I'm sorry, we can't be friends.
But just one strike?
Oh no, this gotta be a joke. If we one more time for analysis. This is hilarious, by the way. You see how he's got those goggles on? You can go through someone's history if they got the same goggles on. And you can see if they got a strike on their account. You know, that's gonna make it way easy for the police. You got warrants? Oh, you got a warrant. You're coming with me. Your goggles detected it. You know, so it's definitely a game changer out here. Um, that's crazy.
I'm sorry, we can't be friends anymore.
Just one strike?
This reminds me of Ready Player One. I haven't even seen the movie yet, but I've seen the commercials for it, and this is the vibes I'm getting. Ready Player One vibes.
What does the mouthpiece do? Well, if you guys don't know what this is the Dyson air purifying headphones. And this visor right here, which is magnetically detachable, is what is used to actually pump the air from the headset to your face. So as soon as you put these on, it actually turns on the air purification mode. And with the app, you can see what the pollution looks like around you because it's constantly monitoring the actual area. And of course, allows you to change the amount of air that's actually going through your actual headset, which can get pretty loud when it's at the max setting. Now, this is not a medical grade device though. This headset is actually only meant to purify the pollution or nitrogen dioxide around you. For anything other than that, like viruses and stuff like that, this headset cannot actually filter out. So yeah, that's what this visor actually does. What does the mouth...
This is insane. He's living in the year 5000. Look at this. It's going to be hard to distinguish people from AI pretty soon because they're going to have the goggles, the headset. They're going to be wearing this mouthpiece. You don't know if you're going to be talking to a real human or a AI.
Apple Maps. And another thing, Apple Maps is in cahoots with the states. I'm telling you, because why are you sending me to express lanes only? Why are you telling me exit here when it's an express lane, it's not an exit? Can you explain that? And another...
I might be on the verge of uncovering another sinister conspiracy. By now, we've all realized that Gen Z content creators have ditched AirPods and have gone back to the retro look of wired Apple earbuds. We know these individuals to be the trendsetters of our generation, so them making a change puts AirPods out of style. So who stands to gain from wired Apple earbuds coming back into fashion? Well, it isn't Apple. $12.1 billion of their revenue in 2021 came from AirPods. My first thought, the wire manufacturers themselves. I looked through a list of the largest wire manufacturers across the globe and really didn't find much. Until this, S.H. Bell Company in Baltimore, Maryland. S.H. Bell, as in Stringer Bell? The drug kingpin and housing developer portrayed by Idris Elba on HBO's 2000s hit show, The Wire? Why would HBO care what the trendy youth are putting in their ears? Unless it was part of a greater plan. In October of 2022, right around the same time when wired Apple earbuds seemed to be making their comeback, HBO hired Casey Bloys as new CEO of HBO Max, the main competitor of Apple TV. Is Casey Bloy trying to destroy Apple by reducing a $12 billion market segment to zero? And by bringing back The Wire? I might be on the verge of uncovering another sinister conspiracy.
I feel like that was a joke. Was that a joke or just beyond my comprehension? I don't know. Y'all tell me. I haven't even seen The Wire, so I don't even know. Is it a good show? Where is this? A golf arena? Why do they have the spotlights on her like she's King Kong? Oh, that's crazy. You could that's like a 20-foot drop. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's at least a 15-foot drop, man. They gonna need a trampoline at the bottom or something. Throw some pillows down, cushion that fall. Man, I hope she's all right.
Stop scrolling. You have to stay away from Apple's Vision Pro. There is a 99% chance it'll doom us all. And no, it's not a conspiracy. The things I'm about to show you that the Apple Vision Pro is going to do, companies have already started doing it at a smaller scale. This is what the influencers pushing the Apple Pro are not going to tell you. This is the dystopian headset, with cameras tracking not only your eyes, but everything in front of you as well. Imagine you were a company trying to market something, a company that wants to grab your attention. Wouldn't you like to know what your customers look at? Or what your customers already have? Well, this thing can track both. As the saying goes, if something can go wrong, it will. We are no longer stepping into Black Mirror territory. We're swimming in it. Because they are tracking your eyes and know what grabs your attention for longer, ads will become incredibly more tailored, even more than they are now. You will be constantly bombarded with things you subconsciously pay more attention to. And who's to say we don't go full Black Mirror and unskippable ads become actually unskippable? Imagine you're using your headset to watch a YouTube video, but since they're tracking your eyes, they could implement a feature where you have to look at the ad to skip it. And when you look away, it'll prompt you to keep watching, or you can't watch your video. Or you could just be playing a game, but in the corner of your eye, there's Tony the Tiger trying to get you to eat Frosted Flakes, and it will never go away. The world is already one big ad, but now these ads are going to be backed by eye tracking data that people willingly paid for and gave to them for free. Stop scrolling. You have to stay away from Apple's Vision Pro. There is a 99%.
He said it was a 99%. It would doom us all. I haven't even seen. Y'all forgive me. I don't watch a lot of these shows or movies, but I know Black Mirror talks a lot about this type of futuristic technology. And he said we're no longer in it. He said we're no longer. It's no longer an idea. We're swimming in it. He doesn't know that we live on these waters. So yeah, we know. But the fact that they're doing all this to see what type of ads we're looking on, tracking eye movement, man, I would be careful. And it costs what, $5,000 for that thing? Man, is it really that good? Do any of you guys own one? And do you what are your recommendations on it? I want to hear it from the people. What do you guys think about this headset? Do you think it's a good thing? Will it help productivity? Or is it just another tool for them to try to keep track of you? What better way for them to see what's going on than putting a device over your head and let them see everything you seeing? I'll be careful with this one.
Are they telling us something we don't know? People were shocked after it was recently announced that the Apple Vision Pros were just released, where hundreds of people were already seen lining up just to get one of their own and have slowly started to take over the internet. Now, obviously, this is not the first time that The Simpsons predict the future, which is exactly why people were concerned to find out that this episode aired out 8 years ago and has already started to come to light, which shows that what we watch obviously has a deeper meaning and they're hiding the truth in plain sight. But then again, you guys let me know what you think and if you believe that this is just a distraction for the system of the beast.
What's going on? What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop it! What is this?
Are they telling us something we don't know? People were shocked after it was recently.
Did you see that? They were just swapping their face at the end.
Sight. But then again, you guys let me know what you think and if you believe that this is just a distraction for the system of the beast.
What's going on? What are you...
She turned her boyfriend to Leonardo DiCaprio. That's crazy.
It's just a movie. It's just a... So explain this. The brand new Apple Vision. Listen, yo. Y'all always be like, yo, you always want to post movies, blah, 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 blah. Bro, if y'all seen Ready Player One, then y'all automatically know that's the exact same thing.
I gotta watch it
They
now.
tryna lead us to that shit, bro. To where as though we about to be on some Sims shit. Like, y'all know the games The Sims? I don't even think y'all peep. That was a commercial from this movie called Everywhere, Every Place at Once. Listen to the intro to the movie.
Corn in 2027. After the corn syrup droughts, after the bandwidth riots, after people stopped trying to fix problems and just tried to outlive them.
Y'all see the triangle? Y'all ain't even peep that.
My parents, they didn't make it through those times, so I live here in
What
Columbus,
triangle?
Ohio with my Aunt Alice. In 2045, Columbus is the fastest growing city on Earth. It's where Halliday and Morrow started gregarious games. These days, reality is a bummer. Everyone's looking for a way to escape. And that's why Halliday, that's why he was such a hero to us. He showed us that we could go somewhere without going anywhere at all. You don't need a destination when you're running on an omnidirectional treadmill.
Y'all see they got that shit now.
Halliday saw the future.
Y'all see the glasses?
And then he built it. He gave us a place to go. A place called the Oasis.
Tell me that's not the same thing and tell me that's not propaganda from 2018 till now. Because them Jones just came out now. Even though they've been doing VR and everything, but bro. Come on, y'all. It's a reason why I do this content, bro. It's literally in the movie. It literally happened. It's happening. You feel me? Please just wake up!
I like that dude. Who is that, man? I've seen him a couple times. Who is this?
It's just a...
Shout out to the bro, Nizzy Conspiracy. I'm not the only one out here on the front line. My boy breaking down these movies. I love to see it. For some reason, when I subscribe to people, it unsubscribes and it unfollows people. I don't know why. It does it on YouTube and it does it on TikTok. I'll click follow, I'll click subscribe, and it'll just take it off. You know, I just keep clicking follow and I just keep clicking subscribe. This is when Apple rules the world. Hey, this is kind of clean though. I kind of like it. I don't like the idea of them taking over everything, but the idea is kind of nice. Those jumpsuits are fresh. What do you guys think? You think that's cool or nah? We need more, a little bit more creativity than that. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts. And if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button, man. Help your boy out, man. Get these videos out there, man.
Longest relationship?
Never been in a relationship.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's the worst. The worst kisser, worse in bed. Explains the really tight skinny jeans, like big red flag.
I would say honestly, for me, it was just, I guess, my upbringing. I didn't like really have, let's say, a glow up here and there. But up until then, I was just more focused on working personally.
All I hear is excuses. Like, I'm drunk and Asian, so I can't speak English that well sometimes. Just don't mind me right now.
Young man, take your time to find a wife. Don't get in a hurry. Stay off porn. Resist being lazy. A good husband is a man who is a good protector, a good provider, and a good pastor to his home. So get up, get courage, and get out there and do the job you need to do to be what you ought to be for your family. And take your Bible to be your life coach. It'll help you to love your wife like you're supposed to and how to raise your children properly. The Bible is your guide for life. Now go be the man you ought to be.
Hey, I like this dude. Shout out to...
What's our longest relationship?
Never been.
I like that dude. Shout out to Youth for the Better.
Did Elon Musk really just put a chip in someone's head? Well, he's certainly claiming he has, so let's get into it. On Musk's X platform, or Twitter to us, he posted that his company Neuralink has successfully implanted one of its wireless chips into a human brain, and that the human is apparently recovering well. Neuralink wants to connect people's brains to computers as a way of helping to ease or detect various neurological or physical conditions. The first product will be called telepathy, Musk says, and it's aimed at people who have lost use of their limbs by allowing them to use a phone or a computer just by thinking. Yup. He says, imagine if Stephen Hawking could communicate faster than a speed typist or an auctioneer. That's the goal. It's defo ambitious. I don't know if this will shock you, but Musk's company has been criticized by quite a few people. In 2022, it was reported that Musk's Neuralink testing had killed 1,500 animals, including sheep, monkeys, and pigs. There's an ongoing investigation into what actually caused the deaths, as Musk has said that no monkey has died as a result of the implant. He added that the company chose terminal monkeys to minimize risk to the healthy ones. Also, Musk's team isn't the first to implant a chip into a human, and whilst it's quite a staggering feat, it doesn't necessarily mean that it will be a long-term success. It's a pretty big deal, but for now the company says that its initial goal is to let people control a cursor or a computer keyboard with their thoughts alone. So let us know what you think about this in the comments.
How much help do y'all need? You got the Google glasses, the Apple goggles, you got the Neuralink chip in, you know, you guys are 75% cyborg already. How much help, man? That's it for today's episode. If you made it this far, drop the 100s in the comments so I know you real, and say great video to help the algorithm push this bad boy out to the masses. As always, I thank you guys for every day watching my videos, subscribing, liking. I appreciate it. I'm working on trying to get a live schedule for you guys so we can communicate, chop it up, and we can do all this live. You know, I love the community we're growing and making. We're going to dive more into this Neuralink probably on my next episode. And as always, you guys stay safe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.